All right, one world. Let me get in a little better. One world government. The international system is one of anarchy. I can't make out the rest. I guess it's a Gmail. And that's what's holding it. Here's the guy that did the speech before, a good speech. And
as far as getting close to this class,
oh yeah, I can still get this guy. Here I'm under another street light, so I got some light. Let me just say goodbye to this guy.
It's people like you, it's people you're talking about to be involved in the process.
right? But what I'm saying, you know, back to the 99%, like I can't envision 99% of the population, you know, revolting against, you know.
Well, it's because we all want the same thing at a base level. We all want to be free. We all want to be happy. We all want to have our needs met. We all want to have equality. Everybody wants this. And so if we all move together for this, we're joined.
Yeah.
So there's an underlying goal that we all share despite our perceived.
Wait, look, all right, you know what? You know, as I said, you know, the third time, you know, I support all of this.
Yeah.
But one of my issues, you know, is that why exactly are we trying, you know, to copy the model that
We're not copying their model.
So you don't think that this happened in reaction to what happened in those countries?
It is a global sentiment. It happened there first.
Okay, all right. So, okay, do you know what's happening?
This was overdue.
You know that this has been happening in other countries, though, right? And you probably never heard of it.
Because it's a global thing. We heard about it.
Have you heard about Nepal, the Philippines, and India? What's happening over there?
Yeah.
What's happening there?
I mean, I know what's happening in the Philippines. I don't know specifically if there's something in the last like 2 weeks that have happened there, but I know that they're having trouble with the governments. They're overdoing things, and people are being oppressed and fighting against the leaders there, and they're having constant conflict in the political system.
Okay, well, what I'm talking about.
Oh shit! Where did that come from? Oh, okay.
What I'm talking about what's happening, you know, in relation to India.
I guess you threw it up.
Nepal. You know what's happening over there? Well, at least what was happening in Nepal. What's happening over in those countries? Basically,
This guy, nice.
You know,
I don't have light.
This people's war that's happening in India has made some very significant steps because
Trying to figure it out.
I mean, the main political force that is behind these people's war is the Communist Party of India, Naxal Bari. You know,
Communism is not a good thing. I mean,
no, wait, hold on a second, because this has created some very progressive steps and emancipatory possibilities in a relatively backward rural society where most of their forces are concentrated, and they have actually kicked out the state in some certain states. Some parts of India, like Orissa, Maharashtra, and all the other southern parts where the Communist Party actually controls, you know, some of their forces, the state cannot step within those areas and not expect a full-out retaliation. So what basically I'm trying to communicate to you is that if we have, as human beings, you know, we have creativity and imagination. Why should this be the highest form of struggle that we can pursue?
it isn't, and that's why you and I have to get together along with a bunch of other people and start discussing what our best options are.
Right, but the thing is, you have to work on this because this, for certain people, is not flying.
What would you recommend would be a better way for me to convey that our chief problem is not the police? It's the system that's the problem. What would you think is a better way for me to say that?
Well, look, as I said, people tend to relate to other people that look like them and whatnot because they have the same direct life experience. When I first came here, I didn't see people that look like me, and I don't see very much people that look like him or me.
There's a lot in there. There's a lot of people from every different.
Right. There could be more because this protest is in response to Wall Street, and the periphery that is most fucked by Wall Street should be overwhelmingly present because they are the ones that are most fucked. But the thing is, some people, you know, they can't communicate, you know, that kind of message, you know, to get them to come down.
And this is why
but the thing is, exactly.
to be communicating.
Exactly. Yeah, right. Exactly. But the thing is, this tends to turn people like that look like us off. So it has to be worked on. You know,
as a result of this, I'm no longer displaying this sign. You've convinced me.
I guess he's saying that the part of the sign where it says "We love police" turns him off, and I guess his friends off.
Because I can't be alienating people and turning people away. The goal is to unify everybody. So I will find a better way to say this that doesn't just step on people's feet and insult people.
Why don't you say end NYPD oppression? I can relate to that.
Mostly in that.
And NYPD oppression. You know, because I've been tripped by the cop for no practical reason. I had my friend bashed over the head with a flashlight in front of me, and I couldn't do nothing.
It's true. I mean, it's true that the whole movement is will indirectly end NYPD oppression. So to say that would not be like incorrect or irrelevant. I'm careful because I didn't want people to think that this was a war against the police. I wanted people to realize that this is not a war. This is a revolution where we come together and create a new society. I didn't want people distracted by thinking that the police are the enemy. I didn't want people tempted to start violence against the police. That's why I said that.
Well,
Privately owned public space.
I'm just gonna end like this. In the specific development of a struggle, things tend to turn their opposite in relation to other processes. So these guys may be there and say that they're your friend, but tomorrow, as the contradictions develop more and more, you see whose side they're actually on. And given the history of police in relation to social movements and revolutionary movements, they haven't been a very friendly force. So I gotta actually be out. So
hey man, if there's any way I can get your phone number, I would love it because I want to have you involved in this process. You need to be involved, man. Your voice needs to be heard. If you can write down any sort of name, nobody will see this but me. Yeah, nobody will see this. Nobody. You don't have to put your name down even.
what is this for?
These are people who signed up to be notified about this revolutionary organization that's being formed to discuss the way we're going to take action as a whole.
You know, when you say the word revolution, you're gonna have to be very careful with that usage because right now this isn't a revolution.
Not yet. You're right. It's at most spawning a revolution. It's the beginning.
It's at most a
protest right now.
Yeah, and it's not even at the level of rebellion yet.
We want to start revolution, and I want you right there with me on the front lines because I need your voice, man. I need your voice. I'm an organizer, and I'm very passionate, and I see a clear vision, but I cannot act alone. I need you specifically to be there because you are extremely smart, extremely well-spoken, extremely passionate. You are going to help change things. Together, we will find what is the most effective method to do this. So I would love to have you. I would love to have you.
Pepper spray is only meant if you're being attacked. You can't come and pepper spray somebody in the face for no reason. And you can't pepper spray somebody in the face if you're not going to arrest them. They're not committing an arrest.
One of the things, in order that's necessary for revolution, is to seize power.
Yes,
You have to seize power and you have to seize it.
I agree with you. Deny power.
Well, I agree with
You have to deny power and
Yeah, we'll do that. You're right. We'll seize power, but it won't be concentrated in the hands of a few. It'll be in everybody's hands.
No, man, this is a great thing.